Happy Sunday. What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday. You know, I am always in celebration mode, always in gratefulness mode. I woke up like this. Like, listen, to God be the glory. But of course, I just miss coming to you guys with motivational messages when I'm not on here spreading some motivation and inspiration and love. I believe God gives me these things so I can graciously give what has been giving to me. So I don't mind spreading motivation. I don't mind spreading a little positivity. I believe that it is my responsibility to let people know that the things that God did for me, He will also do them for you. I know that so many people are stuck in difficult situations due to circumstances or whatever that is going on around you. But I am here to tell you that you do not have to allow your circumstances or whatever situation that you are in determine where your life is going or how you feel. Like, you can still be happy. You in the midst of turmoil, you can still have a praise on your lips. You can still have joy in your heart. You can still enjoy your life, to the fullest, regardless of what your situation is. God is not so much concerned with your comfortability. He is more concerned with your character. So sometimes He will put a little bit of heat up on us just to see what we gonna do, see where we gonna go, see how we are going to respond to our situation. And I'm telling you, you can still be happy and have hope for yourself no matter what your situation is. I don't care if you sick, you broke, your family acting up, whatever the situation may be, it can always turn around for you. It just can. Your situation can turn around at the blink of an eye. I used to tell myself at some of the most difficult times in my life, listen, don't count God out. Don't count God out. I remember having those conversations with my twin sister so many times, and her and I were on the same accord as far as that was concerned. And we would talk about the things that, what was happening. And we always said, don't count God out. And that's so true, because you never know what He might do. I remember so many times where He has shown up in my life unexpectedly, just showered me with blessings on top of blessings when I saw no way out. And I know I am here to testify. I don't want to get preachy on y'all, but I'm just coming from church. I am filled high with the spirits of God. Like, I just had a beautiful worship experience today. And I am here to tell you, because not from what nobody told me or not because of what the preacher said and all of that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it works when you give it over to God. I just did a motivational speech last week on spirituality, where you have to recognize the spiritual side within yourself and acknowledge that there is a being that is higher than yourself. We always think that we can fix it. So anyway, I just wanted to real quick come to you guys with a message, and what the preacher speaks about today blessed my spirit so much. He said, this is my exodus. Exodus mean exit, like I'm getting up out of here. He's talking about that song by Leandria. I forget what her last name is. This is my exodus. Deliver me. He said, this is my exodus. The title of his sermon was, this is my exodus. Here is my way to escape, or something like that. And when I tell you, I felt that thing down in my spirit. That word was for me, because sometimes you can feel like the situation has a hold on you for so long, and you feel like that there is no way out. And I was saying to myself the other day, I am so glad that I am in relationship with God. because with the things that I am going through, even when I was doing my motivational speak, my last speech I did this past Friday, in-person speech, and I was saying all the people that I lost, like the loved ones, people that were so near and dear to me, have been passing away since the end of last year, the beginning of this year, all through this year. I mean, up until like last month. And I know a lot of people are experiencing death at an alarming rate like never before. I popped on Facebook last night, and one of my Facebook friends was just saying the sixth person in her family passed away. She posted it last night, and she was like, it was the second person this week, the sixth person this year. I mean, death is coming so rapid, and it is so important that we look at our lives and where we are in life right now. The preacher was saying today about how time is just flying. Like this year is like almost completely over. It is almost a whole nother year. Seemed like we was just celebrating New Year's of 2022, taking out the old, and whatever happened in 2021, trying to recover from COVID and all the things that happened in 2021. Looking forward to them 2022. And now it's 2023, and it does seem like time is moving so rapidly. And Pastor was saying that God had to speed up the pace on us, and that was just because where we are stuck at today. Like, sin is running rapid. Like, people don't care about nobody but themselves, and that seems to be the norm. Like, if it don't have nothing to do with me, I don't care. Like, it seems like that is the thing nowadays, especially with the younger generation. Like, it ain't me, I don't care. They don't care about their mother, they don't care about their father. You know, morals have dropped down to an all-time low. Values have dropped down to an all-time low. The things that we accept for ourselves as human beings, we don't value ourselves. We take care of our other people and our finances more than we take care of ourselves. And I was like, it just hurts me so bad. I'm just finishing up the last final editing stages before I publish my third book. It's called Feed Your Soul, Your Personal Guide to Health and Wellness. And I am so proud of this book. And I have been on a health journey for at least the past 10 years since I gained a bunch of weight with my youngest child, who will be 10 soon. And I just began to make alterations in my life, where I changed the way I eat, incorporating healthy eating habits, became a gym guru at the gym, like, constantly. And it has been a roller coaster ride over the years. Anyone will tell you that, but by the grace of God, I am here. You know, I am more stronger and fit than I have ever been in my entire life. I have been consistent. As many times as I fell off, I jumped right back on the wagon. So that is one thing that is going on in my life right now. I'm just grateful. And the more that I write this book, the more, like, I'm dropping jewels on y'all, telling y'all all the things that I have learned along the years, the more that I am applying those things to myself and just reminding myself of the things that I know. Because applied knowledge leads to success. Like, you can read all the books, you can write all the books, you can get all the degrees, you can read the Bible from front to back and all that kind of stuff, but you have to apply the knowledge that you know into your life. Applied knowledge is everything. They say knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is power. It don't help just to know it. You have to do it as well. Just like faith without works is dead. You have to put your faith into action. But anyway, I was at Wawa yesterday, and I was coming out, and I'm not a judgmental person, but it does hurt for me to see so many people that have let their health go. Like the obesity rate, and I know that they say the obesity chart is not fair, and they want you to be so fit and so lean, and by BMI, body mass index, and everybody is not built like that, or what have you. And I'm not trying to say that we have to do it perfectly how society wants us to do it, because people are all different shapes, sizes, and forms. But unhealthy is just unhealthy. Like, then we wonder why it hurts when we walk, we can't breathe, we on medication and all of that kind of stuff. And it does hurt me when I see people out in public and it just looks like they completely let their health go. And I see a lot of that. I see it a lot in Walmart. I see people riding around in the motor chairs, with one leg. As soon as they come outside, they smoking a cigarette, they got a cart full of Pepsis and all of that kind of stuff. And I guess just because where I am in my health journey, those things become so noticeable to me. So I'm at Wawa yesterday, and I'm getting in the car. I went and got me a smoothie, and so I'm sitting in the car, and as I'm coming, this young lady is outside. She has a beautiful cherry red. I forget what the name of the car, but it was really nice. And she was like, it was shiny. Like, the car was shiny. Like, that thing was beautiful. And she was like wiping any piece of dust or whatever off the outside of it. But she was in unhealthy shape physically, just by looking at her. And she had an oxygen tank on, and I began to pray for her, and I said, Lord, deliver her from that oxygen tank. Put it in her mind, whatever that she has to do to take that oxygen off, Lord God, just let her do it. And she was just like taking like a napkin or something and just like gently like stroking the car. And it hurt me so bad, because I said, I feel like she take care of that car better than she take care of herself. Like, I said, Lord, put it in her mind for her to take care of that car better than take care of herself, better than she take care of that car. And I mean, I know it probably seems like I'm all in somebody's business, but sometimes, just looking at something, it just speaks 1,000 words. And I'm very observant, I'm very intelligent, and just stuff like that. Is what I have seen, even with the loved ones that I've lost over this past year. You see a lot of people that they'll take care of their finances more than they take care of their own health. I got to go to work, I got to do this, and I got to do that. But you have to take care of yourself too. You have to have an equal balance of everything in your life. And I mentioned this in my book. If you are not taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, financial health, financial wealth is just important as physical, emotional, spiritual. All of them are very, very, very important. And it may seem difficult just to hear me say those 5 things, but when I tell you, I put a little bit into each and every last one of those 5 things every single day, and it benefits me. It benefits me financially. I pour into my entrepreneurship. I sharpen up my skills. I give of myself, and God always blesses me financially, mentally. I meditate. I tell myself good things emotionally. When my kids getting on my nerves, I got the woosah. I don't want to be a mess in a basket case and crying all over the place every time something happens emotionally. I learn how to control my emotions and put my emotions in check. Somebody might intentionally say something mean to me or treat me mean just to hurt my feelings, and I say, you know what? I have control over my emotions today. Physically, I'm at the gym 4, 5, 6 days a week. 4 days at the least, I'm at the gym. 5 days, maybe even 6 at the most, from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is the only day that I do not go to the gym. I make time to work on my physical health when I'm home, when I'm not home. I did not even realize how strong my body has gotten over the years just from me doing the things that I'm doing today at 42 years old. I didn't even recognize my own strength. I'm building up my body muscle. I feel stronger. My legs were getting weak. I'm working on my legs. I press over 160 pounds at the gym the other day, and I didn't even realize that I pressed that much until somebody told me that I was pushing that much. I know the plate was 110, and then I put 50. I put 25 on each side, so that was like 165. I was like, what? I thought I was pressing 130. I try to up the weights a little bit every time, but most spiritually, the more I pray, the more I give it to God, the more situations arise. I might get, some kind of unexpected this or that, or you might think that you took care of a situation or a bill or whatever. Then here comes something else creeping up from behind, and it's coming to try to tear me down spiritually, and make me think that there is no God. But God delivers me every single time. I know He hears me. I know He answers my prayers, physically, emotionally, financially, spirit. I'm telling you, all of these things I focus on every single day. Mentally, that is on the top of the list. Spiritually and mentally, on the top of the list. I mind my mind. I think about the things that I think about on the regular basis. I got to tell myself sometimes, devil, you cannot have my thoughts. I'm not thinking about that. I don't want to think about that. You will not make me think negatively about myself. I'm telling y'all these things because it's a new year coming in. And sometimes, some people are at a devastatingly low point in their life. Some people going to stay there. Some people going to get worse. And then you got others like me that is walking into her exodus. And the things that held me down will never hold me down another day in my life. I decree and declare in the name of Jesus that I am free and let go from anything that was holding me bound. I've been through enough. It is time for me to break through, and everything that I pray through and God has for me in life, that is what I'm walking into. And it ain't just for me, it's for you and whoever will accept it, whoever wants freedom in their life from anything that has been holding them down. I'm telling you, focus on your life, your health, and your mental capacity. Anything that you have been going through, you can be released from it. It is possible. We are coming into a new year. It is time for us to be set free. So listen, I said I had to talk to y'all today because I see so many people that acknowledge me and tell me, from the outside looking in, you so blessed and all of this. And I am very, very blessed. And God has me at a very blessed place in my life right now. But I'm telling you, I work for this. I work for it every single day. I wake up in prayer, thanking God in gratefulness mode every single day. Then I close my mind. I don't want to think about anything. I draw goodness to me. The majority of my days are amazing days. I have beautiful days. 99.9 of my days on the regular basis are beautiful, amazing days. That's what I speak over myself. That's what I draw to myself. I put out goodness and I receive goodness. I work on myself on the regular basis. I am not telling you these things just to boast or brag about myself. I'm telling you this because there is so much goodness out there that is waiting for you. You have to open yourself up and be willing and able to receive it. It is your time to be set free. Your exodus is now. That word was not just for me. My exodus is now. I am walking into the best days of my life. And if that's what you want for yourself, you can get it too. I'm telling you, it is possible for you. It is not just for me. Walk into this new year with everything you got. And don't do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself. Work for yourself. Work on your mental. Work on your physical. Work on your emotional. Work on your financial. Work on every part of you so you can be a better asset. Bring the value of yourself up. And I'm not trying to lower the value of you right now. But the things that you need to work on, you need to work on. I'm not perfect, Far from it, will never be. But as long as I'm alive, I will continue to work on my life and myself so I can have the best experience in life that I could possibly have every single day on the regular basis. And if you want it, you can get it too. That is my Sunday message for today, you guys. I had to do it, had to come to y'all with some of what was given to me. I love you guys. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Y'all be blessed.